This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Enti said the Busano, I'm attention in
Obviously the Premier League. Na Syria the same La Liga ne kakra. But I'm sure say be the bigger times so Africa or media money dreams interest. Yeah, there was also something. But so we Premier League, and I think the biggest game was the one I course it had. Liverpool at Manchester City. The cup in so the rivalry between the two teams in recent times. Ushimwa Kamiako is a league no mumienu and Pimpi in recent times or more praise to get ahead of that game. Now just a point that separated the two. And a winner was more or less going to top the league table. But at the end of the day, a drawn game na yenyaye. But I think that Tima Nenijeye at the end of everything was Liverpool. Oshaya Ellen Hallard in the first go around the goal no around 27 minutes. And that goal once again MZ Hallard no own team and stop it. Say all your records in the Premier League anymore. You know, last season and Obai just the age of 22, 23, Obai shatter record that was within a season. Player watch goals to drop. He gave us 36 goals.
Okay.
Then Saturday, that goal was shed it here Liverpool around 27th minute. You know, SRM no ebeye record say was shed 50 goals with the least number of games in the history of the Premier League. In fact, so far he's done 48 games and one 50 goals. General Ehu say 48 matches. 50 goals. What it means, and they say, we hear less than 90 minutes to score a goal. Here Tuna and the Cole and another record that on say what share the 50 goals in the shortest and I said the least number of games. That was 65 games. So 65 games and one to so I'm 60, one to so I'm 55. What it took him just 48 games.
Okay.
General, a massive. Uhemanache and the co ni Alan Shearer ni Cristiano Ronaldo, Salah, Ruben Van Persie record wakani nyina good. But trust you me, that goal for Trent Alexander-Arnold was a classic goal. And that goal no I sure only chess that goal in the significance is extremely massive. One, it makes sure say the rivalry between the manager Klopp and Pep Guardiola no Klopp because our top because between the two Klopp has Guardiola 11 and a Guardiola has Klopp 10.
Okay.
It is a go now ma as a chance Guardiola equally Pep or equally Klopp record no. So that equalizer makes sure it doesn't happen. And wachi uko English ya brochi memo mbo no abakose mu a so bi betre ne fie na wasi akansie saa mako beye aduonu nan na ne nyina ohye draw enim no na ya abakosem a adahwa Sunderland for a year as far back as 1892. So Pep and the Man City etumi she Liverpool Saturday na as a chance say and kuma you call it record that honum 131 years. But that goal from Trent Alexander-Arnold made sure say almost scrappy. And so we pursue breaking Sunderland record now, you need to start all over again because the consecutive winning streak at home no has stopped.
I see.
And it was a super goal.
Now says I records in the new Mutrimu. I know Mutrim part of the matches.
So I think that goal was extraordinary. Baby, a branch any technique. See. We can do two goals in the Premier League and a gym attention power. The goal by Trent Alexander-Arnold and of course Garnacho goal. I will share Edema United over Everton.
Goal of the season for you.
You know, baby, but after 13 games, this is obviously the goal.
So you better go and tell you. Well.
Now, who shake him no win? You will win again. Just it looks so alike. The cross from the right, and then to the other side of the pitch, and he went on air. When Rooney the end there, me.
Distance and
distance no we run the any go no I sing Ganacho
yes,
no
yes,
a lot of people there are commentators omugidi is a Ganacho de no super I sing we run the no but we run the so na Maka Richards 80 or kakra he was in between people but do share Ganacho de any dia or space will be any home but he was just far away. You know one thing is significant. 2 goals in Nina no cross a ball near Portuguese.
Okay.
Nani gave it to Wayne Rooney, and then it was another Portuguese in the shape of Dalu for Ganacho.
I see.
But Ganacho baby I know you know actually.
Wow.
It makes any the no ABB or honum. A super Rooney goal and a typical Ronaldo celebration. A legend in the making. Adia Kodaye, my dream is a consistency and then we do so. We see Ganacho promises so much. But consistency is the problem now. When Rooney muye we no muye consistent.
Yeah.
Cristiano Ronaldo muye we no muye consistent. But we have a mount flashy performance one day. No asako theater kakra. Until he would have to be consistent. So per se the greats of Manchester United no, but that goal was just super general.
Okay.
Adebako I think say good for Man United was that boy, that Ghanaian boy Kobe Menu. Uramufa told me about Kobe Menu some 2 years ago. He said, boy, be war Manchester United youth side war. Na dobeba senior side no. And Obekaya season United besa Rabat, and Sam Rabat no. Nothing hage say Kobe Menu to him until Kobe Menu got injured and he had no option went for Amrabat. And now our GDS said Kobe Menu is ready and Amrabat was benched. Then Kobe Menu started. General, he mastered the midfield with a lot of so much confidence. So much, I think 2 years ago was the last year Nobel Krumano. Pictures been here the other day, but it doesn't look like he's looking our direction. General, I don't see it or share direction.
Yeah.
You see, yes, it's some nationality. General. So many players now, it entails a lot. So here in the football perspective, I now here say oh free or ja my way about my way mu. But the drew baby or passport some opportunities are chromonum and it's any man be brave Intiana players near careful.
Kobe
Menu has arrived.
April no 18 years.
18 years, just this April. But he was still in the headlines.
Yes.
He had a chance because Christian Eriksen is injured. Casemiro is also injured, and the coach felt he should play him ahead of Amrabat and Obon alongside. But you know,
Ana Mompa say English FA no and Southgate no more Emfre no na ordinary betire bia
the direction.
Na footballer bien in the national team maybe or one be friend now because they be on pen or no way.
Especially with the quality of boy we want.
Yeah.
Sergio or a complete midfielder. And no me or no na me game no. Because at 18 now need to core mu Ghana game mu at the Pims war midfield. Me who have Bobby or need to core no. Sergio as young as 18
yeah.
But she only will be around 30 years. See the see through air ball or Jibon so I will say on ball.
Wow.
He's a complete player. Or those defensive midfielders now and yet tackle kwano mo tackle almost at bone bino. Or those kind of or cast in that
sometimes we to me born in advanced rule around number 10. He's just
all right.
Yeah, he's a quality player.
Nanka oni dokunum nyina se Mbobo Black Stars. Say ni yimba no na.
Say doku dey sike ko
no ko dey.
Oh,
my many video be on the phone so the children. That video in Intina Manama.
Oh, what video no the whole match.
Yeah.
I don't know. No, because this car now.
It looks so controversial. Maybe later I may share with you.
Okay.
So open to say you make whatever.
He was perfect, extraordinary, and impeccable. In fact, Kobe Menu deserves all these accolades. Sir, the Goodies Impact Show turns horror for the Toffees. We, the United fans, are grateful to Kobe Menu and Garnacho for their super performance. May Chelsea continue their losing streak. Dada and cancer achim asene na the way by so nyame. All right.
You know, one significant thing is that for so many games, Rashford enya the second goal. and Marshall also scored. United has now won 5 out of 6 Premier League games. Their last 6 games, Omar winning 5, losing 1. That lost to Man City. So you are not too sure whether the team is getting its mojo back.
Yeah.
But it was a good win. General, Roy Keane, me nimni how Roy Keane. Na no ya too much. I was a penalty by no, and a captain of 5. Bruno Fernandes, and what the man Rashford, and a Rashford Boche. Until after the game, and Eric Ten Hag also one trap bench, no several ban, and was all Bruno Fernandes abaso. Say or the penalty in man Rashford boy because Rashford confidence about form. I say ma Roy Keane, you be saying a comment or say rubbish, absolute rubbish. Of course, baby United, that no more the year or Becky can answer and say we are trying. I didn't know Casa answer. We did Ten Hag at tempo. I think was it the Arsenal game? There was a penalty, supposedly penalty. I think Newcastle name Aston Villa. You see, silly for the guy. Said the guy was a silly boy. We know Spurs were Spursy. A time we used to the meaning of what as all promises so much, then you give later. I tell you by his friend. Papa, a friend Roy Keane. General Chelsea in some of them say,
I seem behind to Chelsea, but I remember so. That when Rooney goal is overrated because clearly Rooney didn't hit the ball, but it hit Rooney's chin. It's early days to justify him as a complete player. Just one senior match and you are concluding. Let's wait if he can repeat same performance consistently. The Obide Aba, I don't know, Desmond, Angomaso, and I do we aba. One game pe. Na Yashasi and a Komenu,
the first senior game.
The first
start.
Okay, I was
first start.
Yeah.
But we were from a chibi.
Yeah.
Besides, there was a Rooney didn't hit the ball hit it.
Komenu the engine tum.
Oh yeah. Barunim. The thing is about the 1 year from the youth side at 18, Oma promoting about senior side for the coach to have even confidence because of him. On person signing a central midfielder. They have so much confidence in him.
Okay.
Early part of the season, they start to pray. Who share? Even it affected United transfers. They have so much confidence in him. And the first game, he didn't disappoint.
Okay.
It's the reason so much commentary is around him. Many Nipakroni are doing the early days yet.
Okay.
But Vanguard, I think that Neohen Bono, Kawaheno, Man United, or youth sites games na Miniseko Vekasa. May Maheshan on Man United some of their youth games. And say you that guy is a complete player.
Okay.
General, football, you say Mawadia, a Chena Jeffrey, when some minim say Chelsea days, and a bit Makana. Moko Tottenham Stadium, no. Tottenham lose 2 guys. He went ahead and won by 4 goals. Enwechi Chelsea losing 1 man. Chelsea loses by 4 goals to 1. But it was a game where Chelsea started very well.
Okay.
And I felt Chelsea was going to give Newcastle a good run for their money. Newcastle are no more injury issues. But luckily for the game, they had some of their players returning from injury. Alexander Isak returned, Joao Linton was in there, Miguel Almiron were there, and Gomes also came back. So Chelsea faced, let me say, a strong Newcastle team. And after the first goal, Alexander Isak, Raheem Sterling had a great goal. We felt Bibia Chelsea was going to actually fight. But don't forget, red card at the time, Reece James, in the second yellow, no red no. Not Chelsea were down by 3 goals to 1. And any defeat may attribute to say a red card in Inti and a Chelsea losing by 4. Because clearly, before the red card, not Chelsea were down by 3 goals to 1.
Yeah.
And then the red card came up and another goal. I think it was another bad performance from Chelsea. And normally, it's a team pick pieces need together.
Yeah.
Now, we have scoreline be say Utiani Esadia Bembufu from ND Ebro. After beating Tottenham Hotspur by 4 goals, drawing 4-4 against the dreaded Manchester City, you only expected, say, Chelsea will continue by 4-1 at St. James there. And so backward for Chelsea.
The most pathetic football fans at the weekend was Chelsea. Were Chelsea fans. After drawing 4-4 with Man City 2 weeks ago, they were all over the place claiming they are back and are title contenders. They even claimed they had scammed Man City and that they bought Cole Palmer very cheap at £40 million. Just because he scored from a penalty, they thought Newcastle is Stamford Bridge. Roy Keane is a bitter man. He has said nothing good about Manchester United before. He still thinks Man U has to dominate English football. Ironically, he has a coaching badge and failed in his attempt to manage a team and be successful. Kofi Kaswa anyway abe Now
Barcelona keep disappointing their fans. I think that on lineup now model starting, it should be good enough to be able to take care of Rayo Vallecano. Mejitum say teams be Brianna Omo class in Kitwebi Omuta Haumo. And for Barcelona, Rayo one of the teams that Omo Habas are very well. But over here Barcelona team when you a Pedri back, when you Eric or the same Frankie de Jong back, Romeo Ebe replace and Fanny Gavi over there. And Robert Lewandowski was all over the place. Of course, Ferran Torres and Yamal were in attendance, and I was expecting Sir Barca able to me any victory in that game. But at the end of the day, it was 1-1, and for me, a bit disappointing. Real Madrid took advantage of that and then won by 3 goals. Rodrigo de goals. Share quite of us, so Cadiz defense anymore. Absolutely no doubt. The confidence of that young man is something extraordinary. But after those 2 fantastic goals, Jude Bellingham and are still headlines. Why? Because Jude Bellingham has scored 14 goals in 15 La Liga games. And in the history of Real Madrid, no player, and in the first 15 games, what you measure 14 goals. Hitherto, now a Cristiano Ronaldo and Alfredo Di Stefano Obia mu first 15 games, or to share 13 goals each. But then Jude Bellingham go no Amanasa Beye Abako Semfu for Real Madrid say after 15 games he has 14, the most goals. But trust you me, absolutely no doubt. It almost was started very well, but I don't think so. Be Richie there, Alfredo Di Stefano, Edruye, and I said there, Cristiano Ronaldo do ye. I think the goals are coming, but it's only a matter of time. He's not a typical centre forward. He's giving the goals, but general, he will enjoy the early part of his season. But I think the latter part no, to me and follow to the leveler Cristiano Ronaldo and Alfredo Di Stefano, any other greats, even Raul Branco Gonzalez. I don't think Jude will get there, general.
Good morning, please. We've been having this little argument here. Can your panel share their thoughts on this one? Who has a better legacy in the EPL now? Ronaldo or Mohamed Salah? Joseph Asunomaso and Ediwe Abreye. The young Argentine's goal was a technically marvelous one. It was enough to silence Goodison Park. But why the Swiss celebration? I want to know the antithesis. Good morning, Sani Saliu Abofo.
Sani, Garnacho is an Argentine guy. Obianim Argentina for omu hero worship Messi. But that boy has not hidden it. Also, or do Cristiano Ronaldo Brozo. And yet, this is not the first time why that Sue celebration in honor of Cristiano Ronaldo.
Okay.
And I'm sure the club a bit more or less forbidden to portray yourself as a Messi boy. Let's be very frank. If you are in the environment of Old Trafford growing up, trying to hit the iconic status, now you are to choose between Ronaldo and Messi. Maybe a bad kakra at the amount. Luckily for him, he had the chance to share the pitch with Cristiano Ronaldo.
Okay.
And I'm sure that he gave him a little bit of some mentorship. Don't forget, Ronaldo also started as a winger, as this boy, very skillful, very quick on the ball, and then gradually metamorphosized into a goal machine. So, and Yemi say, Opeso corner the Ronaldo way. I see Ronaldo in a role model. And Ocean celebration now, he said he did every bit of it. And he couldn't have chosen any occasion to do that in honor of Zero.
Okay. All right. Now, and so on. This studio is gradually turning to be a British studio. You are looking excellent, brethren. British Bako, Asorako, not British Bako, not Tracy. Tony Montana. The idea of the studio here, you know. Nidako. And anyway, Asante Kotoko Nidako. And anyway, Abba.
Nidako was in the Abba Kumasio. Searching our match.
Yes.
Kotoko
Nation Service. Yes.
FA Cup.
Yeah. Kotoko too much. I don't. Can you serious? Me who almost sugar coffee no? Me say what?
Any easy. You see,
me who need a cosign war Samurai boy.
Obeko. General, you see, sometimes
no, just a baby could be a
Sakakra na nyame na dom no nya bibi kakra bi okotokuma na no ne yehwe.
Yes.
Brenom be bring yeah. Nobody will look at it. If say ne break kra no, say obi hunu no ye no hunu mobo no so ye na dom bi na o che na che dia. Eno ne yebehwe. Ye nhwe the sacrifices. Sugar Coffee, Samurai Boy, they are all over the place.
Baby, Timmy Beko, Bia on an aqua bedangua.
They are all over the place.
Kumasia, time Bia to go bear think
I think they deserve
a recommendation. Almost Abasubodi, seriously, almost Abasubodi. And there is this Kotoko fan at the Biano Kuta flag. Or a fake Alekaka.
Zao.
What I was wrong, what about the second gravy? Baby, Kotoko Beko Birukutas are flag.
There's this guy I'm trying to get.
Won't capture. Yeah. Hey,
you know people are committed.
Monfa. But we hear a issue ne DP ana Nidako. Kotoko new jerseys no. And what display no ho. Yeah. O she was that display bi ho. And that's some get THP jerseys no. Okay. Enti yemfa ensia Nidako why are they bo abaso papa.
You know I'm from India to MSNK yanka reach from bit my boy. Arsenal win over Brentford. I think say Ozan na dom kotos room.
Yes.
And Kai Havertz around 89 minutes. Me to one say Arsenal omo no kwano no. Enkrofo ya draw. Mo win na meda top one. Mo sa to papa so. But around 89 minutes, we share pressure the last 10 minutes. Arsenal, they might Brentford now. It was only a matter of time the goal was going to come.
Okay.
And Kai Havertz was in the right position, even though he was so close in the first pool or the ball on the two on him. Me assure us that Arsenal maybe this year they will look up to that goal like Kai Havertz. And Kai is one person from day one. Everybody thought say a wrong signing. And Arsenal, they are not too sure how they are going to use him. But on the day when it mattered most, Kai was the one who gave them the 3 points. And now Arsenal is on top of the league after match day 13. But that doesn't convince me yet.
Okay, my brother when Yantuasu.
Sergio, let me say a few weeks ago, Dia did a month for no Angie Postecoglou.
Okay.
After Tottenham. 10 games, yes. Yes, after 10 games, the top. But Koluzu against Chelsea, Koluzu against Wolves, Saturday, so Osa Koluzu against Aston Villa. So Sergio.
Visa grow.
Yes, or top.
Welcome to the field.
Yes.
What does they say? I'm on fire deeper, and Tamboni did you. Who's the first year analyst near
the praise the doors.
Yes.
They be great because they have fat teams like I said about Kumano, Man U, Liverpool.
Yes.
Easily with my handle. And I took off from
Chelsea, we get 2 red cards still or so him.
Yeah.
On quite now on defending the goals, you know.
Hurricane call a difference behind him.
Yeah.
And I
say I shall see who the reality, no. And I think and only idea taking my attention.